Hola Chicas, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've been here, and today I wanted to film kind of like a different video. It's not a makeup tutorial per se, but it is related to beauty because it's related to our hair. So today's video is going to be about the products that I've used to regrow my hair and keep it healthy in the process. So if you're interested in knowing what products I've used and what I've done to regrow my hair, then let's get started with the video. Okay, so just to give you a little background on myself, for you to understand what's happened to me, I have an autoimmune disease, and I've had it for 9 years now. So because of this autoimmune disease, I've had to get on different treatments, and I've been on different medication and all that. And the treatment I am on right now includes infusions, IV infusions. So I go to the doctor's office and I sit there for an hour, and I basically have an IV on me with medicine, not on me, in me. So I have an IV on my vein for about an hour with medicine, very strong medicine. I am also on daily pain medication, and I'm also on daily steroids, which have caused so much problems in my life, but that's not what the video is about, so I'm not going to bore you with the details. But anyway, so yeah, I was diagnosed when I was 27 with rheumatoid arthritis. I've never talked about this in my channel before, just because it's very personal, and you know, I don't know how interested people would be about it. But because of this condition, you know, I've had a lot of other health issues, you know, because of the treatment I'm on and the medication. You know, I've gained a lot of weight, you know, I swell up a lot. And one of the, it's kind of vain what I'm going to say, but one of the worst side effects of all the medication and the treatment has been hair loss. So, you know, as you get older, you tend to lose your hair anyway. You know, you're not going to have, not everybody's going to have the same amount of hair they did when they were younger. But because of my treatment and my condition, I have lost a lot of hair, to the point that I mean, I would take a shower and I would have like just clumps of hair in my hands, like horrible, like horror movie kind of hair loss, you know. So I always had a lot of hair. So just to give you a little, just to show you a little bit so you can understand what I'm talking about, I used to hold my hair in one of these clips. So if you know, this is like the jumbo, you know, the largest clips there is. So this is what used to hold my hair, and I mean, like, not just half, but like my entire hair. And sometimes this wouldn't even hold everything that I had, like all the hair that I had, right? So with the hair loss, I don't have a little one anymore, but I went from this one to the smallest hair clip there is. Okay, well, not the smallest, but I guess this, not the kid size, but I guess the small size in adults, if you know what I'm talking about, the ones that are about this big. And that would actually hold all my hair, and sometimes there was space left over where my hair would just kind of fall out. So that's major hair loss, and that's what I went through with you know, the treatment, and you know, not only the treatment and the medication and the condition itself, but you know, you go through different emotions through all of this. You know, you get depressed because you're gaining weight, because you're in pain all the time, because you can't have the life you used to have. You know, you get upset, you go through all these emotions, and all that stress also causes hair loss. So it's a lose-lose situation for me. But you know, about a year ago, I was sent a product in an Ipsy bag, back when I had my Ipsy subscription, which I don't anymore. And I was sent a product that I honestly just kind of put aside and never even touched for months and months and months. And then one day I was like, you know what, I'm going to start using this product. I need to do something for myself. I need to do something to regrow my hair. Like, I cannot continue to have all this hair loss and not do something about it. So before I got to that, I actually went to Sally's. Okay, so it's a product you can get at any Sally's. I don't know if you can get it like at Walmart or something like that. I got it at Sally's. So the actual product that I started using to prevent hair loss, I actually went in Sally's. This is kind of funny because I went in there looking for I guess, their most expensive product, thinking that, you know, if it's the most expensive one, it would be the one that worked, right? So I went in there and I talked to the lady that worked there, and she was like, I have the perfect thing for you. You know, I just kind of briefly explained to her what was going on. I didn't tell her how much hair I was losing. And she said, I got the perfect product for you. So she said, so she recommended this product right here. So it's the ORS is the brand, and it says Fertilizing Serum, Herbal Scalp Formula for natural hair texture, braids, and weaves. Okay, so it comes in a little dispenser like this, and it's just a liquid, right? I'm running out, so I can't even grab any. So I use this once or twice a week, and I basically started in this area right here because I started seeing my scalp. Like, I was seeing that I had like no hair, and I was just seeing my scalp, right? So I was freaking out. So I started applying it in this area right here. And I am going to tell you this is not going to grow overnight. This is not going to take a few days. This is not going to take a few weeks, a week or so. You know, it's probably going to take about a month for you to actually start seeing a difference. So I started using it, and then I started using it in combination with that Ipsy product I mentioned earlier. So it came in a little container like this. But when I ran out of it, I actually went and bought the larger size, which is this product right here. So this is the Novex is the brand, and it's Brazilian Keratin deep conditioning hair mask. Okay, and this one I actually got at Amazon, and I paid, I think, like $15 for it. So what I do is I put that product in my hair. The one I showed you before, I put that product in my hair once or twice a week when I'm going to wash my hair. And then I wash my hair, and then I put the hair mask on, and I leave it on while I do everything else I have to do, you know, shave, etc, etc, etc. So basically for about 10-15 minutes, and then I rinse it off. So I started seeing the difference, right? So my hair has been growing, and before, you know, when your hair is growing out, it's just like little spikes everywhere. It's horrible. Well, now it's growing more. So I'm going to show you guys. So like, I applied it in all this right here, right? So now you can't really see my scalp like before. I mean, when I tell you you could see my scalp, I mean, you could see my scalp. It was horrible. So I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to take this hair right here, right, from all of this that I applied it on. This is all new hair. So as you can see, it starts out thick, and then it gets, right, thinner, because it's all new hair that is just growing. Look at all this. And I have that all over. Everywhere that I apply the product on, I have that. So when I started seeing this hair growing, I started applying it down here. And let me show you. I have the same thing. So I have hair that it gets thinner and thinner, right? Because it's all growing. So I am back to actually using a clip like this big versus the little one to hold my hair. And sometimes this is not enough. Depending on how I clip my hair, it's not enough. So I have definitely seen a difference. But like I said, this has been like a year's worth of, you know, putting the product on, you know, and working with it and massaging it into my scalp. And, you know, I blow dry my hair pretty much twice a week, because if not, my hair would be a mess. You know, and I use a flat iron, not every time, but I use a flat iron sometimes, and sometimes I use the curling wand. So, you know, my hair goes through a lot. You know, I color my hair, you know, so it goes through a lot. But I mean, it's growing healthy. It looks healthy. It is shiny, which, I mean, you want to not only regrow your hair, but you want it to grow healthier. You don't want to have unhealthy, damaged new growth, you know. And that's exactly what's happening. Like, I see how healthy it's looking, you know, I see how thicker it's getting. So it's definitely been a blessing to my life, and I just want you guys to know about it, because like I said, it's not only, you don't only need to have a condition to lose your hair. You know, you could be going through a stressful situation, and that will cause your hair to fall out. You could be on medication that could, you know, will cause your hair to fall out, or just age. You know, as we get older, your hair is going to start falling out. You're not going to have the same, you know, full head that you had when you were a teen or when you were in your 20s or whatever. So I wanted to share this with you guys, and I really hope you give it a try if you're going through, you know, the hair loss process and all that. I really hope you give it a try. It's an amazing product, and I highly recommend it. So I would say this is Jamie approved. I hope you guys can find this video helpful. And if you guys are interested in knowing just a little bit more about me and you know, my condition, or just me, my life, personal life, whatever, definitely let me know down below, and I will be happy to film a video on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. And yeah, I will see you guys next time on my next video. Okay.